In the fall of 1889, 10 kilometers outside a quiet town of Shawville, Quebec, stood a small farmhouse surrounded by fields, trees, and silence. By winter, that silence would be broken by fire, flying objects, and a voice that claimed it was the devil himself. There are hauntings that rely on rumors. There are hauntings that rely on legend. And then there are hauntings with signed witness statements, newspaper headlines, and 17 people willing to swear under oath that what they saw was real. This is not a ghost story whispered around campfires. This is a case that drew priests, journalists, politicians, psychologists, and it all happened inside one farmhouse. This is the story of the Dagg Poltergeist, one of the most documented, witnessed, and deeply disturbing hauntings in Canadian history. And it all began on September 15th, 1889. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Sean. Staying with the true crimes and mysteries, I thought we would take a bit of a scary route today. And let's begin. In 1889, a family lived in a modest farmhouse outside Shawville, Quebec, surrounded by fields, forests, and long, lonely roads. The farm belonged to George Dagg and his wife, Susan. They lived there with their young children, Eliza, who was age 4, Mary, age 3, and John, who was still a baby. They had taken in an orphan girl from Scotland. Her name was Dinah Burden McLean. She was 11 years old, and wherever Dinah went, something followed. They were not wealthy. They were not eccentric. They were not known for superstition. Dinah was one of thousands of home children, orphans shipped from the United Kingdom to Canada to work on farms. And within days of her arrival, the house changed. The first sign was small. Too small to be terrifying at first. One day, George gave Susan a $2 bill and a $5 bill. A serious sum at that time. He asked her to store them in the bedroom drawer, which she did. The next day, the bills had vanished, only to reappear in places no one could explain. Later that day, an orphan boy named Dean approached George and handed him a $5 bill. "I found it on the kitchen floor." George recognized it immediately. The two went to the bedroom. The drawer was empty. George accused Dean of stealing. Dean denied it. George pulled the quilt off of Dean's bed. The $2 bill floated out. George berated the boy, and that moment, that accusation, that anger, is where some believe the haunting truly began. After that day, the disturbances multiplied. Milk dumped itself on the floor, butter vanished from sealed jars, the kitchen was defiled with human waste. Dean was arrested, and yet the activity continued. That's when the fires began. Small fires at first, then more. One day, 8 fires erupted, 6 inside the house, 2 outside. Curtains burned while still hanging in broad daylight, with neighbors standing in the room watching. 17 people would later sign sworn testimonies stating they watched these fires ignite without cause. No accelerant, no matches, no human hands, just flames. And then the stones came. Invisible hands hurled rocks through the windows, glass exploding inward while no one stood outside. George ran outside, hid behind trees, hid behind the barn, and watched in horror as windows shattered on their own. Inside the house, objects flew. Water jugs, water basins, butter tubs. One struck Susan directly in the face. Another woman was hit while alone. No one was spared. But whatever came to the Dagg farm, it wanted Dinah. Her hair was yanked by something no one could see. Her ponytail was cut clean through as if by a blade. One afternoon, Dinah screamed from the children's room, "Oh, grandmother, see the big black thing pulling off the bedclothes." The grandmother saw no creature, only a bedsheet floating in midair. She handed Dinah a bullwhip. "Strike him down, child." Dinah swung. The whip cracked once, and the entire house heard a pig squealing in agony. The sound echoed throughout the house, and the shadow vanished. Then silence. But from that moment on, the hauntings turned violent. Beds tore themselves apart, rocking chairs rocked furiously while empty. A harmonica played itself in the dark, and then the voice. Deep, gruff, old, scratchy and male, like a man who had been dead for a long time. It spoke from the shadows, from the barn, from thin air. It answered questions. It knew names. It cursed. It knew secrets about neighbors, and claimed that it had died 20 years earlier at the age of 80. Sometimes it said it was a ghost. Other times it said, "I am the devil." Witness Charlie Harris later recalled hearing it say, "Get out, Charlie Harris, you sneak." Moments before, a potato struck him in the head, thrown by nothing. By November, the farm was crawling with witnesses. 17 farmers, clergymen, politicians signed sworn statements describing what they saw. Water jugs thrown into women's faces, washboards flying downstairs, shelves sliding across rooms by themselves. Children described the thing they saw: a tall man with a cow's head, horns, and cloven feet, a massive black dog, and finally, a beautiful man in white, crowned with stars. Artist, journalist, and psychologist Percy Woodcock came to investigate. When he asked the presence to speak, a voice growled from less than 5 feet away. "I am the devil. I'll have you in my clutches. Get out of here or I will break your neck." Woodcock challenged it, so the spirit cursed him. When Woodcock asked it to write, a pencil lifted and scratched words into paper, then flew across the shed. For 5 hours, the spirit spoke, with witnesses listening. It claimed to be sent by a witch, by a neighboring widow, and then it changed its story. It said that it was an angel. It sang, and grown men wept at the sound. The children saw it one last time. A beautiful man in white, long white hair, ribbons and stars. It praised them. It lifted its arms and floated away, like flame, like light, like smoke. But the haunting left scars. Little Eliza Dagg died during this time. Local legends say that her clothing caught fire near a boiling pot of soap. And Dinah, one day a man arrived with a letter. She went with him and she was never seen again. The disturbances ended as suddenly as they began. Old timers say that the entity left the farm like a streaking flame across the sky. The Dagg family went on with their lives. George Dagg became a mayor. The house remained. And decades later, new families heard scratching in the attic, footsteps on empty stairs, a girl in white walking through the kitchen. People still drive by it at night, and some swear it's still watching. So what was it? A demon? An angel? A ghost? Or something that simply wore many masks? Whatever came to the Dagg farm in 1889, some say it never truly left. But if you ever find yourself driving past that old farmhouse at night, remember, it knows when you're watching. Whatever came to the Dagg farm in 1889, it left witnesses. And witnesses leave stories. Thank you for watching. I'm Sean. Be good to yourself. be good to others. Love y'all. Until next time. Bye.